And I am live. I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute and wait for the live hype. And turn down the volume on Twitch. Don't need that repeating itself. Which I forget to do every once in a while. And by once in a while, I mean every other week. Yay, there's some hype of liveness. Okay. Hi. I'm back. You haven't gotten rid of me yet. Let's see. It looks like the bitrate is going pretty well. I managed to get this into the game capture mode again by going to full screen mode on the graphics. That somehow makes a difference. Whatever. It's all good. And Rock Pants will be in and out, so I headed on up to my quarters and changed the armor just a bit while I was getting things ready. That's a little quiet. But I think at this point, I should be able to cover a couple of things tonight. I should be able to go work on Jacob's loyalty mission. I should be able to do Jack's loyalty mission, and probably Zaid's too. Ah, there's Rock Pants and the hype of liveness. I don't know why I can't say that. The hype of life. How about that? Hype of life. Okay, we'll head on over here and help out Jacob in a little off center. Okay, that's better. Whoa, earthquake. Okay, maybe not really. There we go. Hyper live. I'm hyper and I'm live. Well, maybe not hyper. I'm way too old to be hyper. Okay, so we will go to 2175 Aia. Did they just not have consonants when they named this planet?
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW46.
Probe away.
Probe
I
away.
have found something.
So let's see. Reasonable atmospheric pressure, reasonable temperature, reasonable gravity. Yeah, okay. And we're landing. The kitchen is right next to the living room, so I can hear it, and occasionally I will peek at the screen over the back of the couch. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll bring Jacob. Let's see, who else should I bring with Jacob? I'll bring Tally. Since I haven't gotten to play around with Tally very much yet. You know, I need to get rid of this armor-piercing ammo, since I have the incendiary ammo that's actually, it fulfills the same role, so I really just need to get rid of this other one and change it out for a different power, because, you know, I can do that. We'll bump up Jacob's incinerary ammo and the pole power. Once he gets a barrier, I pretty much am not going to carry him around, because the voiceover for that is really, really annoying. Combat drone. Got to max out the combat drone. It's just too nice. And then the question is, which of these two to get? This one explodes when destroyed. And this one does more damage, I believe. I'm going to use the attack drone. Give her a couple of ranks in Quarian Machinist, a couple of ranks in AI Hacking, which will do absolutely no good here. That'll come later, Mr. Badback. Anyway. Tally can... Oh, I'm bringing 2 shotgun people. That's something. She can use the phalanx. And up here... Oh, I do not want the Tempest. Do not want that. Needs to be a Locust. Locust or bust. And then everything else is good, so we go. I said we go. There we go. Now remember, this is a distress signal for the Hugo Gernsback, which has appeared 10 years ago, and was supposed to have Jacob's father on it. So he hasn't heard from his dad in 10 years. Thought he was lost. But all we know is that the distress beacon just went active.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
And there may also be ammo powers that have to be turned on. So, let's see. I'll use that one. Switch over here. Use that one. I'll put Tally's attack drone over there. Put Jacob's pole over there. Get that out, because I don't need those up there. And we're off.
There it is, and mostly intact. It could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Yeah, if you want to call that mostly intact.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, toxology alert.
I'll get you in a minute.
Rapid neural decay. Local flora
Let's play these logs.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Before the bruises show? Wait a minute. What's going on around here? That doesn't sound very good. Well, let me see if I can come over, screw up hacking this PDA. Let's see, one more. It's got 4 greens, 2 purples. There it is.
But this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Okay. So it sounds like the captain died during the crash, maybe?
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Her face? It's the front part of her head, but that's not important right now. Okay, now let's go check out this beacon. We'll ask the VI what's going on. If we can get off the ramp.
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Unsafe unscheduled suborbital deceleration. I'm just talking really well. I'll just shut up and let you guys hear.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
It must have. Well, if that's the case, then how did he know how to activate it now?
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out!
Hunters. They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Gear up!
Come on!
In case you're wondering, if you don't take that Paragon action, she actually does get killed. There we go. Water.
Yes! They should soften them up. These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yeah, let's find someone that can make sense of this.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Clearly.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
After 9 years, I don't think it would be recognizable as spoiled food stores. I think it would be a box. What is this?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
This just looks worse and worse. Oh, some money.
Demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Here, have some of that.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
We're waiting.
Jacob.
Come on, Ray, you can read.
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Yeah. Let's find him and make him pay. If only I knew how to jump, I could get over these boxes. So instead I'll set this mech to explode, which I can do by crossing a few wires. His electronics are like that, highly explosive when wires are crossed. You wouldn't like the wires when they're angry. Come on, we gotta get the numbers to turn green. Still got Telly's shield.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Oh, sounds like combat music.
Subdue and suppress.
You know what? I can actually hack these guys with Tally's ability. Go ahead, Tally.
Systems engaged. Critical system manager offline. Requesting.
I lost my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had
He had plenty of choices.
Here, have some of this.
Impact imminent.
Tally?
Go for the optics.
Impact event.
Go for the optics.
So, does anybody remember Baldur's Gate? Remember, there was a great big ranger who was kind of dumb. His name was Minsk, and he had a pet. He had a miniature giant space hamster. And when you would charge into combat, he'd say, "Go for the eyes, boo!" So Tally saying, "Go for the optics strategia," is kind of the equivalent of that. It's a callback.
Charge him up!
We can use this.
I can use some of that too. Except that now I'm exposed.
Proximity warning.
You're done!
New targeting.
Here, hack that one.
Backup systems
I'll finish that one off.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
I don't think there's any ammo over here. Oh, not that. I'm trying to get to my pistol. There we go.
Got trouble.
I'll toss off all my ammo.
I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Harsh language, Jacob. Back to the shotgun.
Watch out! Drop my throat!
Over here. Actually, you know what I need? I need my arc projector. Okay, Tally, get your drone back out here. Now I'll switch.
Have a nice job. Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
It's another one of those times when I like to carry the cane, but of course I don't have access to it yet. I mean, not that that mech is particularly difficult or anything. It's just kind of fun to go ahead and shoot him. The mech, that is. And watch it go up in a great big explosion.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine.
Let's see if he
Sorry
can
if the
explain
mech scuffed
himself.
your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. Gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny.
You
We had to
think?
take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
I think we've got a pretty good idea.
Oh,
My
yes.
father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Have fun with that. Not exactly a Paragon option, I know, but I just couldn't stomach the whole let the law have him. Okay, we took care of that. That won't be weighing on Jacob's mind. Eesh, little final. There are a couple of other ways that particular scene can go. One of them, you go ahead and leave him a gun that is mostly spent.
Bound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing
Clearly.
goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
That's bad grammar. So she requires a better man than you require. Sorry, it's one of my many nitpicks.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Well, now let's see what I can do with some new research. I can make my pistol hit harder. And it should get me critical. Increased critical. Well, it's going to use almost all my palladium. I'm going to have to go sniffing for minerals in the off week, I guess. I wonder if Mord's got anything to say.
Shepard, important news. No, you're busy. Have to deal with the
guess he
collectors.
does.
Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
I agree, Mr. Badmack. Either that or me, but either one would have been better. Just that requires a better man than I. No, I don't buy it.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him. Safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
So, we have to go to the Krogan homeworld now to do something for Mordin. And I bet Kelly's going to tell me that Garrus wants to talk.
Mordin's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Oh, I guess not.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Let me check my mail. No new messages? Good. Now, I have to go feed the fish or they will die. Because they can't survive one mission without being fed. Which is fine. If they do die, I can just buy more. But still, it's the principle of the thing. When I go check out Ilium, I'll be able to buy a few more kinds of fish to go in there too. Okay, now let's go see if we can help out Jack. First, we'll hit the fuel depot and top off the tank. Oh, I got a good chunk of money. Yeah, and I hear it happens in soccer. That was a joke. See, I never get into sports, organized sports. I will, on occasion, in the fall, watch some American football. I've largely turned away from the pro stuff and watched some of the college stuff, but I have to be in the right mood even for that. And that is as far as I go. Although when I was younger, I used to like baseball. I will admit that. Back when Cleveland, who was my team, just could not string 2 wins together to save their lives. Okay, so we're going to take Jack. You know what? Miranda needs to go see what we're going to find. I could change her outfit too, but I don't think I will. Oh, I still didn't change that. Well, that's okay. Jack, let's buff up that shockwave. Get it to work in a radius. Miranda. Overload in a radius would be kind of nice. The officer one, though, is also kind of nice because it increases squad health and weapon damage. So everybody's a little better just having Miranda on the team. And then, yeah, she's got the same shotgun as me. You know what? I'll let her have the crappy submachine gun. It won't really matter.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
It's okay, Mr. Badmack. You're welcome to call it football. I understand. I was just yanking your chain a little bit. I realize that I live in this backward country that's more or less the only one that even calls another game football. Okay, let's go moving the powers around again. Okay, 2 shockwaves, that's always nice. Some of that going. And some pull on 5. Warp on 6. And then it looks like I actually have my ammo powers still turned on. Awesome. So look, there's actual rain effects going on.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Usually. Yay, another hack puzzle. There, and one more. Got that staggered blue thing right in the middle. And there's 2 of them. There and there. Okay, just so long as you know.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man...
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Looks like the vegetation got in. I've never spotted this before. As many times as I've been through this game, you two just watch me discover something I've never seen before. Baron.
We're compromised.
Bitch!
I was trying to use Jack's shockwave, but she apparently already used it. Fine, we'll do it that way. Here's a good look at some Baron. They are later on referred to as fish dogs.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
I know what you mean, Rock Pants. The friends that I was introducing it to, we got as far as Season 2, Episode 7, I think. And it's been weeks. I haven't been able to get them both over here so we can finish the show. It's kind of funny, though. One of them actually, to an extent, doesn't want to finish the show. Not because he didn't like it or anything, but because all the scenes watching Arthur sitting on the couch playing video games made him realize how much he misses sitting around playing video games with his friends, so he'd kind of rather do that. Still, I've got him convinced to sit down and watch the last couple of episodes. Just not for a couple more weeks.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
I see your point.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
You can tell because it's still juicy. Yeah, in 3 sometimes... Oh, no, actually, I'm not even sure it's 3. I think it's maybe later on in this game. We're walking around on Ilium. There will be some commercials, including some for the Fish Dog Food Shack, Tasty Baron Skewers. It's kind of funny. Ah! Not the fish dogs. No, you were not coming over there. Get him, Jack.
Can't reach the target.
Okay.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
A lot of children died here. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
More hacking. I really hope they continue the whole not having mini games thing in that they piloted with Mass Effect 3 when they do Andromeda. I also saw it was announced today that BioWare is working with Titan Publishing, maybe it was, to do some novels that should help bridge the gap between Mass Effect 3 and Mass Effect Andromeda, which is pretty sweet.
Strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
It sounds complicated. Over here.
Can't target them.
Yeah, there's no way to walk back from that, so there will be no charging.
They kept children here?
One of these rooms, a little further down, has some stuff right there. There we go. 3,000 credits. Increased my fundage by almost 1%. You know, the thing is, of the available endings for 3, I've chosen all of them at one time or another.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
But see, the thing is, and I have no idea how the story is going to go, it could very well be that what happens, the events that kick that all off, might actually take place before Mass Effect 3. There may not be any kind of a causal tie.
I must have come through here when I broke out.
It'll make more sense when we get to
This is a bad place.
3, so that you guys can learn about what's going on in there. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. There we go.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
I'm not sure she can get much harder or tougher. More hacking! Yay! Yeah, when it comes to the very end, of course we'll have to make sure that everything is scheduled properly, but when it comes to the very end, I'm going to let you guys decide which ending I pick at the end of 3.
We can use this.
I'll tell you right now. And I'm glad you two are here, but where the heck is Josh?
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
A lot of the stuff that goes on, you know, I've already mentioned that the second Mass Effect novel that's out touched on the events that got the Quarians so pissed off at Cerberus, and a lot of that also goes on with the Ascension program that you just heard about.
Hey, Aresh, it's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots
Where
of
can I get
salvage,
armor that lights up
but
like
this
that?
place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my order. I want them dead. Fire!
There we go!
Great fire. All squads, form up now. Push and overrun. We outnumber and outgun all. Come out and fight!
Oh, you think so, huh?
Coming in close.
Bitch! You'll fall to my Bayata! Come out and fight!
Apparently I'm just not gonna... Krogan needs to watch for me. Okay, get into cover. Miranda.
Now. Watch out!
Can't reach the target.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Yeah, might as well. Where was it? There it was. There, and one more. And just in case you're not sure which way to go, you'll notice they lock that door and unlock this door for you.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject-Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Well, if it's all different, then something's changed.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
This universe has some really crappy people in it.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Okay. Let the pilot know. How big a bomb did they use? Well, I guess nothing's left.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, we go up and feed the fish. Then I'll go downstairs and see how Jack is doing. Plus, you know, kind of page through my emails. A message from somebody we rescued from the Gernsback. Probably check with Jacob too and make sure that I'm caught up on my dialogue with him.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
In case you're wondering, yeah, she actually is a romance option in here too. But you need to be full Paragon with her. It's an interesting romance. Oh, I should go this way. I may check that out next time I play a bro ship.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Just making sure, as long as I'm down here, she didn't have anything. I should do the same with Grunt. I'm running.
Shepard, I need something to talk to you. I don't know.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Tuchanka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Okay, now we got 2 people we gotta go to Tuchanka for. That's fine. We head on up here. Go check with Jacob, make sure my dialogue with him is done. I'll take a quick look and see if there's any upgrades I need to get. I don't think I picked up anything that needed upgrading. Oh, biotic damage. Yeah, we can do that. Do some of that. I do some biotics. And duration. I don't do anything with duration. Advanced training. I'm going to get rid of that one ammo power that I have that I don't really need. And I'm going to switch it to grenade. And we'll make sure that our dialogue is caught up with Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Yeah, what do you mean already? Okay, whatever. Yeah, fine, whatever. Oh, speaking of yeah, fine, whatever, let's go see if Joker's got anything new.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because that was really up in the air, just hanging there.
Yeah.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. Oh, Joker has some really great lines. Okay, let's go take care of that mission for Zaid now. Let's see, go over there. An hour in, I might be able to get a 4th loyalty mission in. Yeah, Zaid's over there, okay. Now I usually wait on doing the Zaid mission a little bit because if you're playing Paragon, you have to actually have a pretty significant Paragon score in order to actually make the last Paragon option that's necessary. Otherwise, if you're playing Renegade, that's fine. It's relatively easy to gain Zaid's loyalty going on that path. So we'll bring Zaid, and let's see, who else should we bring? We'll bring a heavy hitter. Okay, I'm gonna beef up the ammo power. And beef up the concussive shot. like doing a lot of stuff in a radius. It's fun. Oh. We'll do 2 of those. Same power twice. Manic and Claymore, Avenger and Incisor. Oops. Yeah, okay, we're good. See if we can go make some chocolate chip cookies with Zaid. Okay, now we gotta rearrange powers again. That goes there. And then I will put my grenades over here on 7. Use a 3 and a 4. Actually, you know what? Put my grenades on 5. There we go. You guys turn on your ammo powers.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Change weapon!
You got it.
More ammo power activation. 1 more and I'll be ready to go.
Here we go. Keep close. Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Monkey. Space monkey. Actually, that's called a pie jack.
Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways. Ah! Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint. Taking cover.
You have a grenade.
One more. Take it.
First aid.
There we go. About to hear Jennifer Hale coming in as a reinforcement.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Switching weapons.
Targets. Friendly down. Level 9, heavy weapon.
Ha. Took care of that. I am being host head. You know, I often think about doing the host thing whenever I'm watching the other streams, but then I realize I always think, well, you know, the only people that know my Twitch channel are the same people that are already watching from watching the other stream that I'm watching, so.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
There is the Southern Axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here.
The
Bring it
little
on, you
stream that I've
son
got
of a
going in my
bitch.
Explorer or my browser window on the side there, they just got to the bridge, so it's running way behind for whatever reason. I'm guessing it's not that far behind for you guys.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down. Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
Yeah, because he didn't do that 20 years ago.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I had to knock you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Yes, punching him in the face was the paragon option.
Can't reach the target.
They're not standing. There we go.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Now, the renegade option is fine, but don't blow anything else up without telling me.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
Although that would be a funny option. I hate when floor panels blow up right in front of me. Sort of like Baldric's poem in Blackadder's Go Forth. Blackadder goes forth. The German guns. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You're not gonna... Ow. You're not gonna die. I'm gonna get over there and fix things. Because this is what I do. Fortunately, there happened to be this little tiny walkway right here so that I didn't have to go through that. Almost as if they planned that as a failure point.
I'll take it.
Here we go. Now we'll spray some water on everything. Okay, looks like we saved him. All, 4 of them. And then we hop down. No, not that way. This way. That's a heavy weapon there. I never use it. Not much point in picking it up. There'll be a couple of guys over here, though.
Can't target.
Incoming! Yeah! Right on your... taking cover! Yeah!
There we go.
Here we go.
Just that. I mean, I could pick it up and then immediately change my loadout there. But I don't need it.
First person to bring me Masani's
I need
head
this guy.
gets something special in their paycheck. You brought Shepard with you, and you don't have a chance.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
I took your blue suns. I took your life. Now I'm taking it again.
Let's see if that'll blow up. Yep, there it goes.
Let that loser die, Shepard. You can walk out of here alive.
Oh, well, I plan to walk out of here alive.
Never should have come here, Zaid. Did you forget who you were?
On the ground!
Here, enjoy that flaming tank.
Get ready, Zaid. Here it comes.
Shoot it! Bring it down on top of us!
I did.
Don't put him down!
Settle down. Here, have an incendiary grenade.
Taking cover.
And we'll shoot this one down.
Fire concussive shot!
Here, you guys have a grenade.
Damn it.
Get down, now. You're up.
Can't reach the target.
Okay, should be just about done here.
Impact shot.
Except for that. See if I can get the grenade over there. Yep, there we go. Have another one.
I'll put them down.
Okay. Various industrial bits. And we'll come over here for some more various industrial bits. It's some good money, so it's hard to say no to. We are just about done with this mission, and it's still not even 8 o'clock. I could go in those doors, but there's actually nothing in there. Here's where you're going to see where you need to make the Paragon and Renegade choices, where you'd have to have a lot of Paragon points to pull it off.
This time, Saeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
Silly Twitch.
You just cost me 20 years of my life. Ah! Son of a bitch! Oh.
Zaid, you alright?
The hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
I'm not sure I need a man like you on my ship.
If you didn't need me, Cerberus wouldn't have paid my fee. I'll do what I was paid to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
This is what you need the Paragon points for.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Zaid. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito, but I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
If you take the Renegade option earlier on and elect to not save the people in the refinery, then you actually get to that landing pad before Vito leaves, and then you can actually finish him off there. There's another scene there with a spent heat sink that's glowing orange and liquid fuel that's very combustible, and it does not end well for Vito. Well, I figured I was going to get through 3
Commander, you've received a new message at your
missions.
private
I
terminal.
didn't figure I would be able to get through 4, but I've still got 35 minutes. I can certainly do that. Okay, research the heavy weapon ammo. Now the cane is finally unlocked. I can go ahead and add that. wonder if Garrus is ready for his loyalty mission yet.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need any. Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
I always want to talk to Garrus. Just he doesn't always want to talk to me. Okay, I think we can do the Garrus loyalty mission in this amount of time. Wait, I have to go feed the fish. Almost forgot to feed my damn fish. Now remember, Garrus wants to track down the guy that betrayed his squad.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Yeah, let's go do it. Should have just about enough time to knock this out. No problem. Actually, earlier on when I was having to scan for that other loyalty mission, it reminded me of a little tiny Easter egg. That I should maybe go see if I can hit real quick. 457,000 credits. That's pretty substantial. Let's swing by the old home system. So here, this ought to look familiar. But this is the funny part. When you go here,
Really, Commander? Probing Uranus.
see, she said it.
Launching probe.
But then she doesn't really say it again after that. Sorry. I had forgotten about that earlier, otherwise I would have done it earlier. Really, Commander? Really? In some ways, it's like coming back home. I just noticed my Twitch stream is frozen. I assume it's still working for you guys. Yeah, see, you got it. I'm going to refresh my Twitch stream in just a second as soon as this comes up. Okay. But I have to Alt-Tab over to go do it. Let's see if it comes back. Yeah, there we go. Something's coming back. Hey, now I've got a commercial. Not like that really matters. Okay. We're doing a thing for Garrus, so we'll bring Garrus. And, we'll bring Tali. You know, they're old friends. Ooh, I'm getting more powers. More levels. I'm gonna beef up the shockwave. I'm gonna beef up the overload. And that. And a little more hack for Tali. And then everything else should be good.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
Perhaps it is. 1 second. Okay, this is a little strange now. You guys should let me know if things are working, because right now even OBS looks like it's frozen. I'm going to save it here. And then what happens if I minimize that and unminimize it? I'm not sure what's going on. Now both OBS and the Twitch stream are frozen for me. Except that I can see the mouse pointer on the Twitch stream. Well, the screen is frozen. Okay. I've got a couple of things I can do. One of them is I can change my source to this. Let's see if that comes on. Okay. Now I'm standing in the Citadel and just looking back and forth. You'll have to let me know if this is actually any better for you. Yeah, there's my desktop. I see it on the other screen. Okay. That looks like it's working to me. So I'm going to wait for a second and make sure it's working for you guys. In the meantime, I'll just kind of run around tallying. Okay. Looks like everything's working then. At least for one of you. Dame play, huh? Okay, Rock Pants is up also. Okay. So that was a little strange. So let's see. Is it 27 I have to go to, or 28? 27? 26? Ah, it's 26. It's the warehouse. No, Twitchy will not stop checking out Tali. While I'm here where the stars are, I'm gonna take one quick peek and make sure that there isn't anything here I didn't buy.
And this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Don't need that.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor controls.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Tech damage. I can buy that. I got the money for it. That'll help out my crew members that do tech damage stuff. As soon as I go ahead and unlock it through research.
This looks like the place.
I just got a refund in exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right quote.
Here we go.
Fade, you're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them!
Too slow.
I don't mind those renegade points.
Why do I even bother?
Now, pay attention to this Volus's voice, because it's also Mark Meer. So you're going to listen to Mark Meer talking to himself.
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin?
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from C-Sec a while back. He used his knowledge of C-Sec and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Good. Yeah, a few renegade points there. That's okay. I don't mind acquiring those.
It took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omni-Gel converter.
We'll just take a cab over to the factories. I don't think I would fly it quite that high because there's a lot of ship traffic out there. No, really, I already made my selections.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Do you remember Harkin from Mass Effect 1?
We'll all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
He's the one that put us on the path of finding,
Hostile
Garrus.
spotted. Got one.
I'll pop him up. Tally can shoot him. That's always good. Put that there. Put that there. No. I went in the wrong spot. Put that there. And then turn on my ammo power. My ammo power is on. That's what it says. I don't see it on. Now I see it on. Okay. Now we're ready.
forces have engaged.
To the right!
Threat neutralization initiated.
You guys go flying.
Oh, yes! Fire in the hole!
Have a grenade.
One down.
Alec, get your drone over there.
Combat drone ready.
Shields have failed.
Critical system damage. Critical system damage.
Can't get a lock.
Tell me you can't get a lock. Ow, it exploded. When I hit it with my face. Arkin had a lot of guards. Because, you know, everyone puts a wall save right in the middle of a production floor. Looking back at your earlier comment, Rock Pants, remember, Twitchy always had a thing for Tally.
Arkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
She just wasn't an option earlier. I guess it really took Kelly saying, no, really, I think she's interested in you. Really? Oops. Oh well. I'll lose that 900 credits. Who was going to mess up on that for a game? There, have some of that.
Look out!
Go get them.
Scratch one!
Have some of this.
One less to worry about!
I'm going to change weapons.
Scratch one! I need cover!
You can go flying too. And now you think you're done, so you think you can come over here and do this little bypass. And then these other guys show up.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Time to die! There we go!
It's the long engagement range and relatively large number of dudes that make me well, okay, my comment about it was the you sold out Twitchy. Unless maybe you were referring to the Renegade choice. Renegade choices are okay in moderation. Here, so I can go do this hack real quick, see if I can manage to not screw it up. 4,500? I don't want to screw this one up. There's one. The next one I need just scrolled off the top of the screen. 2. And just a little bit more. There it is. 3.
Getting close.
But not close enough.
Grabbing cover!
Weapons ready.
Well, I thought the other comment was also a tele comment.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out. Light him up.
This friendly down.
I'm going in.
Finish them off.
Have some of that.
Light him up.
Sometimes I have to shoot this guy in the head. Okay.
I need cover. Look out!
That's finally down. Tally? Yeah. Oh crap. Oh, I thought it was going to do the full-on explosion. I mean, it was shooting at the head. Switching back to my favorite, shotgun. Shotgun. It's kind of like shot put. Shot puts them in their place. Guess I missed the second one. Okay. Yeah, just wait, Rock Pants. In a few more seconds, I'm going to have a pair of them. Top that off. Do another bypass. Shot put gun. Let's see. Medical station. Open the window.
So, Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Okay then. And another hack. Fortunately, this is the last hack of the mission. So you just call this the hack effect. Come on. There we go. One more. Just give me that one more. There it is.
This might be useful.
Now, I don't use sniper rifles, but Garrett sure does.
Attached into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know. Can't reach the target.
Eat this.
Come on. Get up there. There we go. Garrett shocked that guy. should be running from me.
Harkin's going to regret this.
Move you get there.
Right.
Move you get there.
Understood.
I'm going to need this. It's almost like I've played this before.
Oh, crap.
Two heavy mechs, incoming.
Do you really think you can take me down, Shepard?
Yep. She didn't get behind cover well enough. Dang it. Going for the headshot.
Assessment requested.
There we go. That's the one I wanted. Fortunately, I was sitting behind the invulnerable box of invulnerability. I'm gonna run over here and... Hey! Hey!
Get ready to fight.
I'll never make it, huh? What was that about? I'd never make it? I can tell I'll never make it. Come on, guys. Really? We're gonna do this? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, you know what? Maybe a game freaked out because I got up there so fast. That's fine. I'll take the old-fashioned way. Okay. There we go. That's better. I haven't had that happen before. Yep, he's in there.
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Nice. Ouch.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Back off, Garrus.
Changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Go ahead.
Going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
And as you could see there, that Paragon action does not have much time for you to actually hit the button, so I was ready for it. If you don't, Garrus shoots him in the leg.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. We're pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this. Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
So you want me to go stand next to the guy that you're about to try to shoot? This doesn't sound like a good plan to me. It's a trust exercise. I do really like that that bit of dialogue there between Garrus and Shepard. Kind of brings a little bit of life to this friendship.
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Because he'll never see Garrus over Shepard's shoulder there.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick, and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Adonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray? I don't know what to do with gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
And there we go. I really do like that bit of... Why, hello. How long have you been sitting there? How long have you... Where are you looking for some food? We won't find it on my face. Look at
According
you.
to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
That's the least that bastard deserves.
Exactly. Heading back to the ship. So yeah, I really do like that bit of character development and the way they really played out the relationship with Shepard and Garrus. I mean, that was one of the things that really made me feel like there was a friendship between the two of them. It's also part of why it's a little creepy to me to, play as a femshep who has a romantic interest in Garrus, because he seems like a best friend rather than, a romantic interest. So I'm gonna go run down to the forward battery and talk to Garrus real quick. And then Mr. Elusive wants to talk to us about something. I'll go talk to Garrus real quick, and then we'll call it a night. After I feed the fish. So this will be good. After this, the next time we play, then we can do the next part of the main story arc. And then we'll pick up some new squad mates after that.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Saxon, you've been spotted. Perch. There. No. You're supposed to look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the... No, you're not even looking at the camera. Oh. Ugh. There. You guys got a good look at the dog now.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite, not when the galaxy is at stake.
Here's a little bit of Garrus character development.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
I had reach, but she had flexibility. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. After this, I'm going to tweet that to John for a guest line. I'm going to do it. You watch. I'm going to go feed the fish, and then we will log out for the night. So, about 8 minutes over. Not too bad, considering that I had to screw around with a video signal that had stopped, which took at least 2 or 3 minutes.
The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in a debriefing room.
Yes, I know. The Illusive Man wishes to debrief me. I get that. I get that a lot. Okay, so back out to the squad screen. As always, I want to thank the two of you for being there. Let's be sure that we give RJ Cody a nice hard time for actually not being here tonight, and ask him what his excuses were. Anyway, next week I will go see what the Illusive Man wants us to do. That's actually a little bit longer than a loyalty mission, not a whole lot longer. And we don't have our full roster of squad mates yet, so I could either go to Ilium and start picking up some squad mates, or I could go to Tuchanka, where we already have 2 loyalty missions. I think I want to go ahead and get some squad mates, and there is a DLC that we'll be able to do once we go to Ilium. That DLC by itself is fairly long. We could conceivably do the story mission and the DLC, and that might just barely fit into my normal time slot. So, thanks for being here, and you know, if you've got a preference for which thing you want me to try next week out of those lists, that's great. It's just we have to do the Illusive Man's missions first. So, that being said, I will tab over to this and say goodnight to you both.